Yo guys, what up Batro? At yan ay kalaban natin ng Minnesota Timberwolves. At tingnan natin ang performance ni MP matapos niyang durugin si Shep Owens. Okay, home court natin. Yo, no? Ano pangalan na ito? Nakakasalulo ang dila ako.
And now, Greg, that we're into the meat of the season, are you seeing any emerging trends out there?
For a few years, the trend had been guys shooting from farther and farther out. But, Kevin, I think we're seeing a return of the big man, a more concerted effort to attack the interior.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves.
Ayun, Gobert.
Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert.
Gobert.
Then there's Anthony Edwards.
Uy, Anthony Towns
Then
na.
it's Russell.
Libre.
And it's Noel in at the two. Good work there as it goes.
Don't you love how Towns' hands are always ready to receive the pass? Terrific job on the pick and roll.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks. I caught up
Libre.
with Chris Finch. He said in the first meeting between these teams, his guys weren't as sharp as they needed to be offensively.
Kaya
He
Russell
thinks
naman ang
that
bantay
cost him the
natin.
game. He told me, if we take care of the basketball and execute in the half court like I know we're capable of, it puts us in a good position to win tonight. Well, we'll see if that holds true tonight, Kevin. Back
Uy,
to you.
defensive breakdown
Thanks for
yun.
the report, DA. Looking to get into a rhythm early, Greg, with
Angelo
their shooting.
Russell.
And I think to get into a good flow, you need to get everyone involved, even if it's as a facilitator.
Well, I think that's where knowing where your teammates are on the floor at all times is critical. And
Sumabay
then
ka pa,
being willing to
Russell.
give them the ball at the
Russell,
appropriate
Russell.
time.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was
Batak na
surprised
batak
to
na yun
find
si
himself
MP.
that
Kaya
wide
mo,
open.
para ka
I think
makasabay.
defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Batak na batak nga si MP pero hindi naman siya, no?
Playing Houston, he was nearly unstoppable.
Pero okay lang, kasi diba inuulan naman siya ng boom.
Rudy Gobert being traded gets a fresh start with the Timberwolves. And there's a record Rudy Gobert set without much fanfare a few years ago. Most dunks in an NBA season.
That's exactly right, GA. That was back
Okay
in the
na,
2018-19 season. He threw it down 306 times. Certainly makes sense for a guy who's got that kind of length, athleticism, and the guy who spends so much time right around the cup. What you love about Rudy Gobert is he understands his strengths and where he can impact the game. That is primarily on the defensive end, but also as a screen setter offensively.
Now here's McCollum.
Naku,
He gives his team some
Makulong.
nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Noel passes to Russell, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. It's going to be on MP.
You cannot be careless guarding D'Angelo Russell. This guy's so good
D'Angelo.
at putting the
D'Angelo ako
defense in
ng
tough
D'Angelo.
spots.
And now in the final year of his contract, D'Angelo Russell
utak
trying
ng
to get
bata
back
to.
to that all-star level and the promise that got him that last 4-year deal.
Free throw good, Russell. And after a lackluster performance in last year's playoff, Russell has some making
Sige
up
na,
to do.
pero pa na.
And the efficiency has been a problem. Now, if you're a player whose primary value is at the offensive end, you can't just be a volume scorer.
Williamson outside. And that one
Sabi na,
clearly foul,
ipasa sa
gets the
akin.
whistle, and two shots coming up.
The explosive athleticism of Williamson
Pero okay lang.
is so much
Shoot naman yung
fun
dalawang
to
yung
watch.
kay
For a guy his size
Zion.
to move like that, incredible.
Towns. Carl Anthony Towns. Shoot mo paro.
First free throw is good. The Timberwolves secured a spot in the playoffs last season, Greg, and we enjoyed it after they got that emotional win in the play-in game in the Twin Cities over the Clippers. What a night.
And Kevin, you could tell it meant a lot to the players. This is a team that has struggled for so long, and by getting to the playoffs, this is a step in the right direction.
Sige, sige.
And here are the
Tingnan natin.
Timberwolves. Russell inside,
No, not
covered
shoot pa
by
yun.
MP. And Russell gets it to go.
What a gamer this guy is. D'Angelo Russell relishing the opportunity to play through
Whoa.
contact.
Mendoza with the bucket.
And a nice
Mendoza
job here
with a
early
bucket.
of establishing an inside presence.
Timberwolves have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Russell finds Gobert. Here's Noel. He's covered by Ingram. Noel passes to Edwards. And the foul called on MP. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Sorry.
Just a little too physical out there right now. That's already his second foul.
Jones checked in for
Sad boy
MP.
malala. Yun. Awit.
Minnesota in the lead.
Lamang sila ng isa.
Up front, it's Williamson at the 4 and Valanciunas at the 5.
Gusto kong binapabantayan sa akin mga star player.
And it's Ingram in at the 3. So that's the group out there for New Orleans.
Kaso ang lagi kasi masyado ni
Here's Noel.
Carl Anthony.
We saw him with 19 points his last outing.
He is
Kaya,
too
akin na,
good a
hawak ko
shooter,
na,
guys,
nagawa
to
pa.
be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
And now the latest.
Ayaw kasi mamasa
reporter
nito,
David
mga-
Aldridge.
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against the Nuggets just
diba?
played phenomenal. He finished with
pasa lang, pasa
47
para-
points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what became a great exhibition
malala.
on his part. It's rare to see any player put up numbers like
Yeah,
that.
bantay
It's
malala.
likely a game he'll always remember. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. It's going to be interesting to see how he follows
Yun,
up that
okay na to.
performance.
Yeah, he was the driving force behind that victory, but each night comes with
Ano?
different challenges.
What you love about
Yun,
this
bagsak
guy,
ala si
even
MP.
when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
Here's Noel.
Binangko tayo kaya bumabawi si
Into the
MP.
basket by MP. Inside Towns. Down low. Here's Edwards. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Edwards got his second bucket of the night.
Karl Anthony Towns, as a big man, is a tremendously solid passer, willing to move the basketball.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And the
Iba
awareness
sa atin pinasa.
of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Mendoza.
Ay,
He
wala.
can't get that
Ba't
one.
ganun?
And Minnesota will come the other way. Coming into this, having not
Kapag
against
si
the
MP
Rockets in their
mababa na
last
yung
game.
stamina kanina kaya di
Their
nakasya.
long-range artillery hit the mark
Uy.
more often than not. A great equalizer
Mapapaul pa tayo
when you're
nito.
on the road.
It's always a good thing when the defense is scrambling. Whenever there was open space on the perimeter, their shooters were able to locate it.
Back to
Uy,
McDaniel.
libre.
Towns trying to get open. It's rebounded by New
Sorry.
Orleans. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
Well, they came into that game
Ay,
looking to
talagang
be
mamasa
physical,
nito mga to.
looking to control the boards, and they succeeded.
That control of the boards, I felt,
Uy,
fed their
libre
offense.
ako.
There were a ton of second chances.
Wala na, hindi
a
na ako
lot
libre.
of confidence their bigs could
Paul
dominate
na
the
lang.
glass.
Ayun, pumasok pa.
Mendoza with the bucket.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And the way C.J. McCollum, Greg, can get a shot up while moving. That's a big part of his game, isn't it?
Yeah, very few players can shoot as well as
Yan,
McCollum.
gusto ko babantayan sa akin, all-star players.
Pull-up jumpers or when he's falling out of bounds. McCollum, one of the best in the league.
Three on the clock.
Uy,
And the shot is good. The Pelican lead has been cut down to
Sakit.
just one on the basket from Noel.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket?
It's stolen by Edwards.
shoot na shoot sa kamay.
There's the pass to Noel. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Noel's got 4
Oy,
points
oy,
now
oy,
in the quarter.
lamang sila. Ano ba?
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
Pasok mo si Jay.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
And you talk to the great ball handlers, and they say,
Sobrang.
Greg, that footwork is an
Laki kasi.
underappreciated aspect of it.
Dalawa kasi
Why
malaki
is
sa
that?
ano eh.
It's like a dance. You're eluding the
Wala.
defender mostly with your feet. The ball handling part is just making sure the ball comes along for
Okay,
the ride.
draw.
Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Reed, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Anderson comes in for Karl Anthony Towns. Torian Prince, he's checked in for McDaniels. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Edwards. Now here's Prince. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Anderson outside.
Okay, Anderson.
The Timberwolves need to get a
Libre.
shot off here. Good on the bucket. Russell's got 13 points.
When D'Angelo Russell has that offensive game working, you just want to play through him.
Outside,
Pasa kaya.
Jones.
Talo pa tayo eh.
There's a minute left in the first half of the game. Mendoza.
Baala na
They
kayo
get it
dyan.
again.
Pasok na.
And the man slams it in.
Ano ito pag napapasok ko Nance?
so
Lakas eh, no?
creative in the air. Nicely done, Larry Nance Jr.
And now, let's take one more look at that great Mobile One
Kailangan
drive.
kasi namin mga abali, matatalo kami dito pag binangko na ako ng
Certain
binangko.
plays, almost no words. You just sit back and appreciate
Ayun,
it.
nag-trust pa. Buti wala.
No good. And it's Jones with the ball for New Orleans. Last time they met was right here, and they came out with a win.
Yeah, they cruised to a win in these teams' last encounter, and their field goal percentage was
Noel.
off the charts.
Here's Noel. Following the basket by MP. Anderson outside.
Lock na.
Out to Russell. Pass to Noel. Got a piece of it. And stolen by MP. Jones, the pass to Mendoza. And the layup's good off the glass.
Umano nga ng
Mendoza's got the
pang-dunk
lead
eh.
up to 4 now for the Pelicans.
Pumorma na si MB ng
Great
pang-dunk.
execution there.
Nakasagi
MP
lang.
completes that one on the break.
Ay,
For
libre.
three. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark
my
this time.
scoring.
MP has been leading the charge for the New Orleans Pelicans. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter.
Power.
A great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
You just love the patience
Ano,
in that
ano,
first
di ako
half.
mapasok mo.
Waited until he got the look they wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the
Ay, wala.
players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
On the court for Minnesota.
Sorry, akin yun.
Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And there's D'Angelo Russell. Then there's Edwards. And it's Noel in at the 2 spot. Ingram kicks to MP.
Yun.
MP throws it down.
It's not surprising to see MP fill it up offensively. He has a tremendous work ethic and has set himself up for some success in this league.
Passes to Noel. Timberwolves passing it around.
Uy, gagi.
Outside, Russell.
Ano?
To the middle. Here's Towns. Gets the bucket and the foul. It's going to be on Zion Williamson.
Well, battling
Global
hard.
Newton.
That's an impressive move by Towns. He'll go to the stripe.
And Karl Anthony Towns said he believes that he is the greatest big man shooter of all time.
Big man
What do you
shooter.
think?
Well, Kev, I think of a guy by the name of Dirk Nowitzki might have a thing or two to say about it, but I love Karl Anthony Towns' attitude. You have got to believe in your skills if you're going to have the kind of success that Cat has had in this league, and we know he is lethal from deep.
Ingram passes to Mendoza. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. And that's now 21 points for MP.
Okay din. Hindi na
Timberwolves
masama.
trail by 5. Outside, Edwards. Back to Russell. Kicks it to Edwards.
Busin mo oras par.
Releases. Valanciunas grabs the board.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Medyo bumela tayo nun. Magandang sana. Medyo maliit kasi si MP kaya hindi siya makapag-dunk masyado. Yung
Pass
dunk
to
na
Noel.
pili lang din. Pag talagang libre, dulas
And now
makakadunk.
around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Gobert against Valanciunas.
Uy, lagi na lang ako nagpapaul. Lagi na lang.
And will shoot 2. It's gonna be on MP.
Well, Rudy Gobert showing a bit of an edge on the interior. This guy, if he goes up strong, the defense is going to have to whack him
Hindi
to
ko kasi
contain him.
matiming dun eh.
First free throw is good. And the Pelicans making a change here.
Yun, bang
Murphy's
una.
checked in.
Sorry.
And a change for the Timberwolves. McDaniels, he's checked in for Noel.
Ay, hindi tayo binangko. Alright, I like it. Ay, binangko nga. Sorry. Uy, yung mahabol
Deciding
yung
to change it up.
Ayusin nyo.
We've got 28 seconds left here in the third quarter.
Oh, Alvaro
Mendoza passes to Alvarado. The pass to Jones. Here's Mendoza for the tie. The rebound by
Awit
Anderson.
ka, lamang para.
Anderson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. From deep
Wala yan.
three-point range, and the last shot before the
Lamang para
buzzer
sila
is
ng
off.
dalawa.
And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game, neither team giving ground. Timberwolves lead by 2.
Huwag na kami
And
sisihan.
right after
Bako
this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter
Pero
right here on 2K Sports.
pasok nyo na ang aking team.
And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I
Parang
love
kilala
this
ko
pass.
si
Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
Time to
And with
bawi-bawi.
these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one.
Revenge time.
They've got MP.
Revenge.
Jones is out there with McCollum. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Ingram in at the shooting guard position. So that's the group out there for New Orleans.
Huwag mo shoot.
Knocked loose.
Atin.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by
Hawak mo ni
Valanciunas.
Valanciunas.
And so it's Minnesota with it. The lead is 2. Lock at 6.
May pasa rito.
Outside, Towns. Pass to Prince. Launches a 3. That shot off the mark. And New Orleans will come the
TJ.
other way. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. That'll be the last of 3 straight home for the team.
And we talk about court awareness. There, McCollum doing a beautiful job.
I like it.
The open man.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And that's the kind of bucket they needed. Close game in the second half. Great finish
Prince.
on that one.
McCollum against Prince.
Pasa yan yan, Towns.
Passes it to Towns.
Papasok ni Towns. Okay, papasok. 3-2
Here's
na.
Noel. Fires the 3. The Timberwolves
Pasa par.
again can't hit.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way
Yeah,
out of
ka par
it.
eh.
And it might be better for him to pass the
Ayun, yakap
basketball
yun.
at this point.
Yun, niya ako. Oh, baby time tayo, baby. I like it. Dito nakasalalay lahat.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
There is nothing coaches like more than somebody you can count on. MP's
1, 2,
trusted by
3.
his coaches, his teammates. They count on him to bring it every night.
Williamson is checked in for the Pelicans. Timberwolves also changing it up.
Pasis
Rudy
ka na lang
Gobert
talaga.
is checked in for Anderson. And it's
Kailangan
Russell
matinding
in for
defense lang
Prince.
sa na binabantayan din natin.
Here's Noel. He's covered by Ingram.
Uy, mga 3-second violation tayo doon.
Here's Noel.
Pinilit, wala.
He doesn't hit that one. Some solid defense from Ingram. Here's Mendoza. And
Uy,
the
block.
rejection by Towns.
Awit kayo. Uy, live
Russell
assignment.
against Williamson.
Buti ka laki nito.
Towns, the pass to Edwards. Shoots over Ingram. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. And so, MP will bring it up for the Pelicans. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
And he has got that
kabayan
shot in the bag. MP making that jumper look easy.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the basket.
It's
Wait lang ba
Edwards on the
pumasok
wing.
nila?
He's guarded by McCollum.
Yun.
It's good, and the New Orleans lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket
Ubusan na
from
tayo ng
Edwards.
timeout.
Well, pick and roll action. Anthony Edwards is thinking score first. Good decision right there.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
You know, it's what comes
kala ko binangko
after
ako,
that
guys.
gives you
Hindi
some
lang ba?
sense of what has changed.
And here's McCollum for 3. Drills the three-pointer. And the
Laki
Pelicans
bawi
lead
nito,
by
Brad.
5.
How about the fearlessness of McCollum? Doesn't shy away from taking or
Sino yung timeout?
making
Timberwolves?
the big shots.
Minnesota calls timeout. MP really making a difference here.
Boy,
5.
much needed
Kaya yan.
timeout. This guy's
2
scoring at
minutes
will,
pa eh.
and they've had.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, MP.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him.
Pakita mo yung
It's been a
dagdag tayo.
one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself.
Bang!
There wasn't
Ikot.
anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
So Marumi.
Hey guys, I listened in on what Chris Finch was talking about with his players. His concern was both their inconsistency and their amount of three-point shots. He said, let's move the ball for good shots. If you have an open three, take it. Otherwise, let's attack the rim and put some pressure on these guys. Kevin?
Nice
Thank
one,
you,
nice one.
David.
Kadang paro.
And guys,
I like
what do you
it,
think
I like
about
it.
the hustle stats for New Orleans?
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of
Oh,
steals and get out in transition.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in
no.
transition. A ton of good chances
Putik,
tonight
pinakita pa yung
simply
mabak
from
tayo.
being willing to run the floor.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And
Time
that
block, grabe naman kayo
might
sa
serve
akin.
as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
Kicks it to Russell. Over MP.
You have to respect the defensive effort from MP, doing whatever he can to make that a tough shot.
Williamson right side. Towns with the steal. And Edwards with a clear cut to the basket.
Oh, the young gun, Anthony Edwards with the
Ganda ng
big-time
dunk.
delivery.
Kawit ko.
And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up
Plus na
a
tayo.
run here.
I love the efficiency he's playing with tonight. Not scoring as much as usual, but he's been effective and
Uy,
they're
uy, naiwan.
Russell. Towns trying to get open. Russell no luck. New Orleans with the ball. They're on a 13-4 run. McCollum finds MP. New Orleans moving it around.
Hanap tayo ng way.
Ingram passes to Williamson. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. And now it's a 9-point Pelican lead.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
no question. They've got
Block.
hot at
Ano?
exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team
Putik, kaso
level.
na ako.
There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Mendoza. And MP throws it down.
Kailangan natin taba ng dalawang dunk para makuha natin yung sahod natin. Ano yung sponsorship natin? Alam mo ito.
Shot from 12. Again, Russell missing. This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
Yeah,
Libre
just gotta
si ano,
work that
Ingram.
clock and take care of the ball. Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
Here's Edwards. And finished
Putik,
off by
tinakda ko si
Edwards.
Zion.
Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
It's Ingram on the wing. MP looking around. This is
Wala
it.
po.
So we see the
Basta
Pelicans
arbiter
taking
lagi
the
nahabol
game.
natin.
Some good
Yes,
competition,
sportsmanship
but the
is my
hometown
MP.
advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
11,000 fans.
and
Not
the
bad,
first
not
step to
bad.
becoming a good team is your ability to win at home, and they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan.
Raffles
Thanks for tuning
incentive.
in. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
So ayun guys, hanggang dito na lang muna. Maraming salamat. Peace.